Hey guys, what's up? It's Rocket S54 here, and I'm doing another movie review today. For those of you that are confused, I didn't quit making the movie reviews entirely. I basically just said I wasn't going to do one every week because it was getting a bit too much. Um, so I'm still going to be doing them just, when I feel like doing them. So today I'm going to be doing a movie review on The Social Network. Now the movie's directed by David Fincher, the same guy that directed Gone Girl and Fight Club and Alien 3, and stars Jesse Eisenberg as Mark Zuckerberg, Andrew Garfield as Eduardo, Justin Timberlake as Sean Parker, and Rooney Mara as Erica. Now, The Social Network is basically the documentary behind Facebook. Like, the social media site Facebook. It's basically how it got started. And that's pretty much the entire plot of the movie. It just shows, like, Mark Zuckerberg, played by Jesse Eisenberg, um, like, the story of behind Mark Zuckerberg and, like, how he rose to fame and, like, how Facebook got started. And that's pretty much what the movie's about. And I saw this movie when I was in school, in one of my classes. Because literally this just came as a surprise, because it was on Tuesday when we started watching this. Well, technically yesterday when we started watching this. And we just finished, like, the last, 10 minutes of it today. And, on Tuesday, I had a double block of this certain class, and I was like, oh my god, it's going to be 2 blocks of doing work. But then our teacher surprised us and said, no, we're going to be watching a movie for the 2 blocks, and I was like, yes. But yeah. So what do I think of this movie? Honestly, I'd heard of it before. I wasn't too interested in it when when it first came out. I wasn't too interested in it, but then again, I was 9 when it came out. But this is actually a really, really, really good movie. Like, I really like this movie a lot. Um, Now, yeah, so as I just said, I pretty much just explained the plot. It's basically just like showing you how Facebook was created. And let me just say, Jesse Eisenberg is such a savage at the beginning of the movie. Oh my god. Like, I'm not going to say exactly what he says because, it would be spoiling it. But also, guys, if you remember the scene in the movie where he's looking on the business cards that say, I'm CEO, bitch, my teacher told me that he actually had business cards that said that, because apparently my teacher told me that about 95% of the stuff in the movie actually happened. But I heard that apparently Mark Zuckerberg didn't plan to see the movie, but then he took some of his employees to see it. And even though he pointed out some of the film's inaccuracies, they did get his clothing right. And yeah, so, I don't want to get too much into the plot. It's basically just, the idea, like, how Facebook was created. But, it was a very, very good movie, and I was kind of surprised that David Fincher directed this, because, as I said before, David Fincher directed Fight Club, which is on IMDb as, like, number 10 in the top 250 best movies of all time. But, yeah, this is, yeah, it's actually a pretty good, like, it's a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very interesting to see how it got created. And, Mark Zuckerberg in the beginning, he roasts some people. He is, just such a savage. And also, I may be wrong, but I think Steve-O has a cameo in this movie. I may be wrong, but if I am wrong, then this guy looks so much like him. Because if you guys remember the scene in the movie, if you've seen it, you know what I mean. If you guys remember the scene in the movie where they're rowing at the Ivy League school, and they're at the Ivy League school and they're at the rowing competition, one of the guys in the boats looks like Steve-O. In fact, I basically had, like, my head like this as I was watching the movie. And then as soon as I saw him, I went like this. I was like, is that Steve-O? That was actually what I did. I was like, I just poked my head up and was like, is that Steve-O? Because that looks a lot like him. So guys, let me know if that actually in the comments if that actually was him, because I think it was him. It looks a lot like him. He's on one of the boats during that scene, but yeah, you know, Social Network is actually a very, very good movie, and I also heard something that was pretty funny was the opening scene in the movie. I read like the opening scene in the movie between Jesse Eisenberg and Rooney Mara. Apparently, the opening scene in the movie ran 8 script pages and required 99 takes. Like, holy crap, that would have been a lot of takes. If that was like after the 99th take, I would have just been like, okay, see you guys, I'm done, I'm going home, see ya. But yeah, in all honesty, The Social Network is a very, very, very good movie. I highly recommend you check this out. Like, now if you're probably wondering, like, I don't think I'll like this movie, you know, it's just a documentary. I would think, like, in my opinion, I would think if you liked Straight Outta Compton, then you would like The Social Network. Because I love Straight Outta Compton, and I really liked this movie. So, again, I would say if you liked Straight Outta Compton, you will like The Social Network. But, all in all, Social Network is a very good movie. And the nice things about these documentaries, like this and Straight Outta Compton, like, they get quite intense at some parts, and you're just like wondering, like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next, or oh my god, that really just happened. And you know, it's just like this movie was just really good, and I really enjoyed it. I was always waiting to see what happened next. But yeah, and so yeah, all in all, The Social Network is a very good movie. I highly recommend that you guys check this out. If you like Straight Outta Compton, you'll like this movie, and I'm going to give The Social Network an A. So guys, let me know what you thought of this movie in the comments below. For me, I really like this movie. Apparently got like 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it definitely deserves that. It is a very good movie, very well done. So if you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend you do. If you like Straight Outta Compton, you'll like this. I actually really like this movie. So yeah, I just recommend that you guys check it out. It's very good. But anyway, guys, that is all for this video. Subscribe for more content, and remember, you guys, whenever making sites that are worth billions of dollars, say no to drugs.